Good to be talking with Tony D.
What's good? What's happening, man? Appreciate you.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Riding the wave, man. Riding the wave.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It is. I'm trying to get caught up on the news. It's a little crazy out there right now with that gas line attack. The gas price is going to be going up across the whole Mid-Atlantic and Southeast.
Yeah, it's Colonial pipeline. So I went and got some gas last night. You know, right. We can go into the whole. Posted an article today called right in there, Hack Attack.
Yes.
Which briefly talked about what's going on with the U.S. fuel industry, how gas prices have jumped up, how people are, I don't know. I mean, it seems like people are losing their minds again if we're heading down that track.
It's another new panic. And anytime you attack a gas line, that's pretty, that could be seen as an attack because it's a public resource, something everybody uses. Talking about the area where everybody's traveling right now, and then everybody's about to come out. So they're all going to be going in that direction for the most part. Spring breakers, vacationers, people like to come to the South for a vacation. So you're going to hit the one spot everybody's going to go to. I saw a story today. They said there's no need to panic because they got gas. They have it under control by the end of the week, but there's no reason to hoard it. And I'm sitting back like, you can't tell these folks that.
You can't tell them that.
Now, with everything that's been going on, and anytime you do something, it's going to start a panic. Like I said in the other broadcast, stress and anxiety. They're messing everybody up all the time.
Here we are out in Long Island, and the lines are spilling out onto the streets of Old Country Road and Stewart Avenue, and you name your favorite your favorite main boulevard. It's really scary, and it kind of reminds me of Superstorm Sandy in 2012, when there was a lack of it hit the Northeast region.
Yeah.
Superstorm Sandy, and we were without power in, various parts of, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. And along with that, there were long gas lines everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of hoarding, a lot of people. Kind of reminds you of
a hurricane coming.
Well, that and the whole epidemic with the toilet tissue.
Yeah, that's about to start up again too. I don't know if you saw that.
Is it really?
Yes. They said that's about to go up because there's a lumber shortage, which confuses me. But they're going to start doing that madness again. So, you know me, I'm going to get the family pack or two.
I just remember being in the middle of this and getting, toilet tissue and just seeing people go bananas to the point where they're running out, like they have just purchased toilet tissue. They're running out to their cars, dumping the toilet tissue, the 12-pack, the 18-pack, and then running back inside the store. So all the stuff that they tell you not to do. So
you start doing.
Of course, now, along with that, you have the situation with the gas now.
Right.
So with DarkSide, there were a couple of reports that came out. So gas prices hiked 6 cents in the last week due to the cyber attack on the Colonial pipeline, the U.S. biggest fuel pipeline.
Yeah, I was reading it. I couldn't believe that until I saw where it was going because I thought the one coming through the Dakotas was.
Now gas prices approach their former 2014 highs. AAA spokesperson Jeanette McGee said the shorter the pipeline shutdown, the better news for motorists. U.S. officials believe DarkSide, a criminal ransomware organization based on Eastern Europe, could be behind the cyber attack. Well, they're definitely behind the attack. Ransomware is used by hackers to shut down the technological infrastructure until payments are made to unlock computers. I'm going to stop right there. What type of payment do they want, Tony D?
First of all, the name of the group is DarkSide. Second of all, they're coming out of Eastern Europe. Now they want payment.
But how do they want the payment? Tell me.
I bet it's crypto. I bet it's crypto.
Brian, what's going on? Thank you for joining.
I bet you it's crypto.
Of course.
I bet you it's crypto.
So you see the dark side behind crypto and some of the stuff that you see some of the politicians and Janet Yellen and others are always talking about. Eric, how you doing? Thank you for joining.
Oh, man,
Eric. We're talking about the Colonial pipeline.
Right.
So I know you're heavy into crypto. I know it's your cup of tea, but when it's used in this sense, when it's used in this capacity, what's your take? Does anything change with you in regards to thinking about crypto?
No, because the biggest thing is going to be anytime you do something like that, your ransom is going to be money or people. So there's no change in how they're doing it. They're just trying to see where the money's going to come from, and they know you got a surplus of it. Right now, the United States has a surplus on crypto because of all the rules they put in place to control it. If they're putting the rules in place, they already got some. Now they're trying to make sure they get more. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
So along those lines, if they're going to do it on crypto, I'm curious as to what coin it is, if any, if they have a preference. And then
Brian chimed in to say he read the report on the Wall Street Journal. I'll finish it up by saying, an FBI spokesperson said, the FBI confirms that DarkSide ransomware is responsible for the compromise of the Colonial pipeline networks. We continue to work with the company and our government partners on the investigation. DarkSide appears to have no connection to foreign governments. And I have a link in the article from the Wall Street Journal with more.
They have no connection to foreign governments?
No connection, in theory, to foreign governments.
Foreign to who would be the question?
Well, Russia, China.
Well, they're Eastern European. So who is foreign? And how do you know that they don't have a connection to foreign unless you know where they're from? Okay. You see what I'm saying?
I can roll with it.
You're coming from Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe is Poland, Bosnia, Herzegovina, parts of Russia. You got a lot over there as far as countries and different nationalities. So my question is going to be, what's the foreign government? And if you know that, then who they rolling with? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely with you.
Right.
So we're going to watch people. Hopefully this is getting cleared up sooner than later, because we don't want to watch people panic and hoard and buy and do all the above. You don't want to
put a lot of the United States at a standstill again, which has a specific reason and an effect. Because like I said, it's ironic. It's happening right now. Actually, it's not ironic. It's actually smart if you was a terrorist to hit something that's going to pull so much money where the population is going to be in so much danger. The government may have to give in. Like I said, the spring breakers, the vacationers, the pandemic's lifted. Everybody's going to start traveling again. Atlanta's the busiest airport in the world. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of things tying in place. These jokers know what they were doing. They knew
Brian says there's a few long lines, but not too crazy in Houston.
Well, I'm surprised at that, because I know there's spring breakers that go down in that direction too.
That's true.
They go down toward Corpus Christi. I forgot what all else is down there. He had crews full of, I bet you did. You better fill up all them fleet trucks. I don't even know if they should run right now because of the prices, and that's going to kill their money. I know they can afford it, but it's going to kill their profit margin. And if you got fleet trucks, oh man.
They said we have oil in Texas and refineries.
Yeah. And then you also had a lot of gas that was sitting out last year. They still got to run through. I'm quite sure they haven't ran through all of it the way they were talking about how much was sitting out there in the ocean, because they had no place to bring them. They had to get refined and had to get used. Everything was about to get used again, so they could have got caught up on the barges that was sitting out there. And now you got this happening. There's a whole lot in play right now. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot in play. You had oil reserves full. You had people ready to fill them up some more. You got everybody about to go out. And now you got this as a reason where prices go back up because the prices were down because they weren't using any. There's a whole lot in play with this right here. There's a whole lot in play. Our oil fields are in West Texas, New Mexico. Yeah, y'all also got some in the Gulf down there. There's a lot of oil fields down there in the Gulf. There's a whole lot. This is going to be, I got to look more into this, but this is actually getting pretty interesting.
So this is an appetizer for Friday when we go a little bit in depth on
more into it. I'm with you, yeah.
You want to talk a little Liz Cheney, Representative Liz Cheney, and
I didn't follow it too
what's
hard.
going on?
Yeah, I didn't follow it too hard. I know they want her to step down. I think it is.
Well, the vote is tomorrow,
and they're trying to take her out because.
Well, she's the number 3 Republican in leadership, and she's not running with the company line.
Yeah, okay, so she's old school Republican, and new ones want her out pretty much, right? Because she spoke up against the Republican Party. I think that's right. Yeah, the traditional party or the new party, Brian. I forgot which one it was.
Well, she's from the traditional party.
Okay, so
but
she's running with the old school. Yeah, she's running with the old school.
She's not falling in line, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. She's not falling in line, and it's ugly. And, she made her speech this evening, basically saying the former president is a clear and present danger.
Exactly. Majority of Republicans are behind Trump, and she isn't. Right. Okay, so that one glimpse I did catch was the full story. She's running old Republicans and new Republicans. Well, yeah, I think it's the new Republicans. What's up, Colin? The new Republicans are running with Trump, and the old ones are dipping. I think.
Carlinda, how you doing?
I think that's what it is. But one way or another, there's a division in the Republican Party, and right now it's looking like she's on the wrong side. But
yeah, unfortunately, I mean,
we got to look at the Republicans that's behind Trump. If you want the truth, and I'll tell everybody this for a lot of people that don't know. Trump was what a lot of people wanted to happen because he was in traditional politics. And if you're in traditional politics, people want to get rid of you. That's why a lot of people don't like Biden. Even though Biden's doing what a lot of people want him to do, he's putting things back in play. Trump was making a very big change, and a lot of people were profiting. That's going to be a complex situation. I got to look a little bit deeper into it. She's in the hospital.
Collinda, I hope you feel better.
Right, get better, please. Okay. Republican Party needs to find their identity again. Brian, Republican Party, I think, is going through a real strong civil war within themselves. That's a fact. The Democrat, both parties are actually going through a civil war.
It's actually both parties.
Yes, they are going through a civil war within themselves. You got the new folks, then you got the old folks. And the old folks are going to get pushed out because a lot of the younger folks want to change.
We're watching it. We're watching it with the House of Representatives with the squad. Right. They're primarying, congressional black Congress members. They're primarying anyone that's, from the old body, the legacy body.
Right. And that's what they're trying to get rid of. A lot of people want that legacy body gone. That's going to be a real strong change. It's going to be a hard. It's going to be
a fraud squad.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard swap. It's going to be a difficult swap. But if you look at it from the new Republican aspect, a lot of what he did was working. The old Republican aspect, he was destroying things they were putting in place, and that's the clash.
So I've said to everyone that will listen to me that I think AOC is going to primary Chuck Schumer in 22. I'm not saying she'll win.
AOC is going to Chuck Schumer's what? Democratic Party? Senator?
Yeah, he's the majority leader
for the Democratic Party.
Right.
Yeah, she'll win. She'll win. She's the change people want. You got the change people want, and you got the tradition people don't want to break. If you make the change, you're going to kill a lot of tradition, which is a long line and litany of legalizations. People don't want to go through all that because of how much it's going to cost, and everything's going to get all haywire. But that's just what it is.
Brian said the only Democrat he supported was Tulsi Gabbard. After how she was treated by the Democratic Party, I'm no longer voting Democrat anymore. That's a valid statement.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Representative from Hawaii. She ran for president. I don't think she polled more than like 1%.
Yeah, that's why I probably never heard of her. I know that is.
But she's a veteran. She's touched, she touched most of the bases.
Did she?
She did. But some of her ideas weren't left enough. But and she wasn't right enough. She had no problem going on Fox News and talking with the media from on the right. I don't care who you are. You never call an active military officer a traitor to the country. That's true.
Well, you know what? They do it. I hear what he's saying, but I know they've done it. So I got to see what happened with that. I'm not even fully 100 on it. They go call Linda acting up again.
So
everybody mad at that dude. Oh my God, they so mad at him.
And who?
Mitch McConnell. I remember they were mad at him because of the stimulus check situation last year. They like to woof.
Yeah. Well,
they like to go at him.
You got
to the DNC way of life. Yeah, I got to look her up, Brian. I got to dig some of that up, man. Y'all keep me up on that. Definitely by Friday night. I got to get the story on that.
You got 9 states. GOP-led states are cutting the $300 weekly federal unemployment benefits. There's 9 states that are doing so this summer.
I was watching that story too. A bunch of people getting comfortable staying at home instead of going to work, and that was a real big discussion last summer.
Do you think that's a valid? That's a valid.
It's the truth.
Statement?
It's the truth. Now here's the flip side to it. Yeah, people are making more money staying home. It was a good thing for the people who lost jobs that didn't come back because a lot of businesses got shut down from bills. So some people don't have anywhere to go. Some people can't even make the move. So at least they were able to stabilize themselves. But it's been a year now. So you're looking at a year of support, a year of not worrying about it. Now time is catching up to the money. They got to make a move. And right now, the move is going to be, y'all got to get up and do something because we're not going to take care of you anymore. As of right now, everybody was pretty much on public assistance for the past year, and they've been living good. I'm not mad at them. The people going through the right situation with health issues, or you can't go to work because of the kids being home. You got to take care of somebody just didn't lose any income. I give them all that. But now time has caught up with the money. I think that's a situation we're in more than anything.
But has all the money been used?
No. We gonna answer that real quick. No. Has the money been used more than they could probably get it back? Probably. But has all of it been used? No. Now, I don't even want to tell you how deep we can go into that one.
So I'm gonna say Alabama, Iowa, Missouri,
Montana,
I
think Wisconsin,
Tennessee,
Mississippi, Louisiana.
So some of these are going offline immediately, and some are waiting until the summer.
She exposed Kamala Harris on the debate stage. Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was ugly. I mean, but Harris was also polling at 1% also.
Yeah, but there's some stuff on Harris people didn't hear and see. I'm happy that my dad is getting unemployment, Social Security. He deserves better as a veteran. Brian, absolutely, I agree. And I will tell you this as a veteran. We're supposed to be getting all that once we're done.
Right.
Your father being, matter of fact, remember I told you I want to have that broadcast about veterans?
Mm-hmm.
Brian, when I do a broadcast and I talk about veterans, I want you to come up here. I need to talk to you real quick. Not to put anything out there in the open, but if there's any assistance that your father has not been receiving as a veteran, I'm curious about it. One of the things I want to do with a lot of veterans, and not to cut you off, bro, But one of the things I want to do is get all the veterans up here. I want to chop it up with them. I still got to be careful what I say up here because a lot of our stuff is private, confidential. We're supposed to be broadcasting it. But I know a lot of veterans who are not aware of all the benefits we got. I've been digging into it pretty hard for the past 10 years. I don't have all the answers, but I do have some. And every time I talk to a veteran, I'm either learning something new or telling them something they didn't know. Those conversations are priceless. Every United States veteran need to link up with me. We need to do this one good time. It probably won't take an hour. The conversation is going to make it last 2 to 3. But are
you going to do that in a private setting, or are you going to do that?
I want to do it up here. I might do it private. I can keep it general on this platform. I really can. But I need to reach out to all the United States veterans, and I put it up more than once. I need to holler at all of them, dependents of them, people helping them, get them up here. I want to talk to them specifically first before I talk to spouses and dependents. I really do. All branches, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, straight up. Straight up. I got to holler at them, but I agree with him. I agree with what he's saying. His dad's getting unemployment and Social Security. Now, as a veteran, he's probably entitled to more stuff they haven't even dug up or realized. I don't even care how far back it is. Brian, definitely stay in touch with me on that, bro. We will chop it up.
I hope you guys follow each other.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. That's good.
We're different broadcasts or whatever, but we do follow each other. We've had a couple of good chop ups and combos and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he and I definitely. We're going to get up on that one. We are
I had that.
Kevin's going to be on there too. Randy's going to be up there. So I know a 3 or 4 up here that I could talk to.
Okay.
I'll probably reach out to more.
That's good. I mean, that's one of those things where when Peter and Pablo are doing their HAPS reach out,
yes,
maybe you can reach out to them to say,
yeah,
hey, I'm looking
this
for,
is more
for
international.
veterans.
That's why I haven't done that yet. This is more international. I'll just hashtag it on my broadcast and they'll get out. This platform covers more than just military folks, and with it being international, like I said, a lot of information I throw out there like that. But yeah, I just put it on mine. I didn't ask them about that.
Oh, because I'm like, when they jump on, whether it's 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock, Eastern time, you get, a large amount of people. They get a
very huge amount of people. And like I said, it's a very international crowd as well. I got what you said. Yeah, it's an international crowd. And I love it. I'm not going to lie. I ain't mean to drift. Let me go ahead. Go ahead, man, because I'm going to start drifting.
No. I just really want to talk the last topic I want to talk about, and then we can open it up.
Okay.
Last topic I wanted to talk about was the Knicks. Dude, tell me that the NBA isn't better when the Knicks are playing well.
It's not a question to me. Julius Randle. When he got picked up, I thought it was a good pick because I thought he was a decent player. I just wanted to see how it was going to be if he got the ball. And I'll be damned if we ain't celebrating. We're celebrating harder with him than we were with Carmelo.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it like that. We celebrating with him like we did with Latrell. I said it. All Knicks fans get mad at me. I'm saying it right now. Yeah.
I want to see them. How come they aren't offering him an extension right now?
He probably didn't want it. And they also had to progress with him, which they're doing right now. They haven't really progressed. They've been looking good. They've been looking better.
But he's 24-10 and 6.
Yeah, but they got to get to the playoffs. We're not any competition in the East. There's still 7 teams better than us, at least.
Right.
Now we up there in the top 5.
We're
any prayers for the Rockets? No, Brian. No disrespect, but no.
Come on, man. Rockets are the worst team in the league. I mean,
I don't know about that. I ain't gonna say that. They ain't the worst. No, I'm not gonna say that. No. Oklahoma City worse than them to me.
Oh, okay. But Oklahoma City has a heck of a lot of picks.
They got picks, but right now, what they're gonna do? See, the problem with the Knicks is nobody wants to go there because of your boy James Dolan.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody wants to go there because of James Dolan. Everybody would rather go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's got money. Brooklyn's got people. Brooklyn don't even need nobody else. You got to get past the Celtics. You got to get past the Bucks. You got to get past Philly, which everybody's going to get past Philly. I don't care what nobody say. Philly make the playoffs, and that's it. They're not going to the championship. You got to get past Toronto. Kyle Lowry's still up there. Pascal Siakam still doing his thing. You got to get past Boston. And Boston, I don't like them, but I am truly, truly a damn fan of that damn Marcus Smart. That's my dog in basketball right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go as far as this. When you got L.A., Boston,
Yes,
the Knicks,
yes,
Chicago, Detroit. Who else out west? You can't even say Clippers.
Phoenix,
Utah. But I'm saying when you have those teams, some of those core teams that we just rattled off, when they're all playing well,
the market's good. Yeah, I got you.
The market is good, and they've got eyeballs on their product.
Well,
Denver.
Yeah, big teams are always the money. But the problem was the big teams were always the ones getting the money. The smaller teams need to get them. The Rockets was looking good with James Harden, but they couldn't do nothing. Then y'all got Russell Westbrook, and y'all still couldn't do nothing. What we gonna say? So
tell me, how great does Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns look?
Excellent. They're not getting past LA.
Mean, my goodness.
They're not getting past.
No, I'm not saying they're getting past LA, but I hope Monty can pull off Coach of the Year.
He will.
With all the issues that he's run into the past, with losing his wife in a car accident and everything else like that.
Yeah, but you got to get past a lot of stuff as far as good teams.
Coach of the Year is regular season.
I know, and there's other teams that's been better in regular season. You still got Giannis. You still got Denver.
Said Harden was the issue.
Brown white folks do have white privilege, the money, and not this country, and the Constitution was written by white. Yeah, we'll be here all day on that. Carlinda, don't you start that mess. We've been here already with that one.
Harden was the issue for 6 years straight. Rockets always choke in the first round.
I don't think he was the issue.
Well, I know he tends to choke up.
You know why? Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Go ahead.
I know what y'all saying. Nah, it's a setup. How you gonna run the whole regular season and get to the playoffs and can't do nothing? That don't make no sense to me. That's like a con game or a setup. Just like in soccer, you're gonna be great all season, but when you get here, you're not gonna do no more. So the rest of the team got to carry it. Russell Westbrook ain't never stopped. I don't know why James Harden stopped. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, he's what's the name?
Exactly, Brian. 1,000%.
He's great for the regular season. He's great for the regular season. He's going to be great on the Nets because he won't have to carry the load.
Yeah, he going to be a supporting member. You realize they got 2 triple doubles between starting and benches.
Right.
So they're a solid team. They're going to take out Toronto. Toronto is like the number 1 team in the East, but they always get stomped by LeBron. Now that that's over with, they're going to get dues to Brooklyn. All these boys are sitting down on purpose for the playoffs. Watch what I tell you. The only team that's going to choke in the playoffs, even though we're sitting down, is going to be the Clippers.
Still not sold on the Clippers?
The Clippers are going to choke again. It don't make no sense. Kawhi Leonard is the absolute truth in basketball, and y'all didn't make it with him. They didn't even have to play him that much in Toronto, but they did. He could have sat down half the season, came to the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard, you know what? Damn it. Kawhi Leonard went to Toronto and did what I wanted LeBron to do.
Okay.
Straight up. Because LeBron could have went there and done the same thing. LeBron could have sat back the whole season and just came in on the playoffs in Toronto would have had that ring. He could have sat there and got them a 3-peat. Because the Toronto Raptors are a solid team.
They are a solid team.
They just missing one strong big player. They just missing one strong, and that's what it was with Kawhi Leonard. And I hate to say that because, well, man, they traded down to the Spurs. What's his name?
I know you're talking about DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan. That was so damn disrespectful. Disrespectful. Him and Kyle Lowry was carrying that franchise. They were chilling. And you're going to trade him for Kawhi, mainly because Kawhi wanted to leave. We got all that. But that was a cold-blooded move. It really was. And I was already pulling for Toronto in the first place. I knew they had the East. But now you got to worry about Boston. You got to worry about Philly. I still say Philly going to. Philly and the Clippers are going to be the 2 biggest franchises that's going to choke this season again. Philly ain't going.
So what's your take on Zion Williamson?
I like him. You just got to stay healthy. I like
You
him.
just got to stay healthy.
That brother, that is a big brother. That's a healthy brother.
Right.
That's a moving brother for somebody his size. He's the new LeBron. He's the new LeBron. That's all it is to it.
Brian, you got your answer.
You're not going to get a reward because you don't.
You got your answer.
Who do y'all think of the next NBA super? I just answered you, Brian. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I say it's Zion. Zion is moving. Zion can move. Zion can dunk. Zion. I think it's him.
How long do you think Zion stays in New Orleans?
If I was him, I wouldn't leave. He will be the franchise with that team, because I will say last year they had a good squad before COVID hit. Mm-hmm. They were ready. It was a good young squad. They built up. The New Orleans Pelicans are built pretty nice. Lonzo looks good. Everybody else falls into play. You know what I'm saying? They look real. They look real nice. They got a nice little young squad, the same way Utah did, the same way Denver did. You know what I'm saying? They got a good little young squad. Them boys can run for a little bit. And the Pelicans don't really get much props. They thought once they lost Anthony Davis, it was going to be done. But Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday was a good combo. But I will say right now they look real good. As a young squad, I would watch them for the next 5 seasons if they stay together. I would watch them. I'm going to have to look up Zion, slowly get back into basketball. I understand, Brian, but I would tell you Zion is a big, bulky dude for his size. He's muscular. He's like a muscular Barkley, and dunks and can move.
So, Brian, in the chat, what made you fall out of love with basketball?
Probably COVID.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was pretty hard to watch last year with the no fans, and
it was hard to watch this season. That everything is all offense. I'm not. You can't really play the game you want to. It's just straight offense. Y'all just playing like.
But you're never going to see a game that's 89 to 86 anymore.
Yes, you will, because everything just got lifted. Everything just got lifted. CDC lifted all their standards. World Health Organization called everything off. The states are running their things the way they want to now. So you're going to have it back about 55%.
No. You're misunderstanding me. I'm talking about I missed the games when the final score was 89 to 86.
That's college now. That's college. It's a fashion. It's been a fashion show, bro. Yeah, we'll be all day with that one.
You remember like the Knicks in '94?
Ewing, Stark, all of them, yes.
Playing that tough, hard-nosed defense.
You can't do that no more due to injuries.
You can't do that anymore. You
now,
can't touch these guys.
Injuries, I give them that because some of these guys are pretty detrimental after the game.
Rockets Suns '94.
Yeah.
Brian, exactly.
Yeah. And Barkley was hell. Barkley was hell in Phoenix back then.
Yeah, he was.
Barkley was hell. Championship or no championship. You did not want to ball against that dude. He played the game. Damn the rings. He played the game. I respect
Dan
him.
Marley was a pain in the ass. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Thunder Dan.
I feel you on that one, Brian.
Thunder Dan Marley was.
Yeah, we hated Dan Marley the same way we hated Reggie Miller.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I give him that
one. What else? What else is there?
The Mets are looking good.
The Mets are looking good. We're gonna talk a little MLB tomorrow and NFL schedule releases tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then Stockton and Malone.
Stockton and Karl Malone. Yeah, they was a nice little two-piece, but it wasn't going to do nothing. It was too easy. That offense was predictable. And they had a good team, too. They had a good, tough team.
Yeah, we'll get into some of these other topics because I think on Friday, I want to touch upon wokeness or what I call Woketopia.
Yeah, Brian, them my boys right there. Sean Kemp was one of my all-time favorites.
You got to get a team back in Seattle.
They're not going to do it.
Brian says fake woke. I call it.
I mean,
we got to get into it.
It's a debatable woke. The new woke is people who just learning more than what they were taught.
Well,
that's all it is. You're learning more than what you were taught, and it's like what we went through in '90s hip hop when we were learning everything through the Muslims and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's all. That's what it is. You getting that new info. You waking up over some lies, but you still don't have the full truth.
Okay.
You still don't have the full truth.
You have anything on your mind? Anything you want to share with the world, the live streaming world?
Well, right now, I would just suggest everybody be wary. Though you are fully vaccinated, you may still be susceptible.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I got a call. Somebody tested positive. I hadn't been around, not to throw them out there, and it concerned them. I wasn't really worried because I'm fully vaccinated. However, I was just sick the other week.
Okay.
Thinking about that. Everybody out there, mask or not, vaccinated or not, y'all still damn be careful. I'm not going front. I'm going to keep a mask for the rest of the year. If I had a common sickness made me feel the way I feel, even though I'm vaccinated, I'm not sure what's going on anymore. I'll always tell people when I broadcast, keep your health up no matter what. I don't care what your vaccination is or whatever. Get your health up. I want everybody to start working on that for the rest of the year. We're going to act up on the holidays, but during the year, work on what you got. We got the gas line we talked about. I will be wary of traveling right now. I'm not going to tell you not to if you can afford it, by all means. I just hope they don't run out when you get there, no matter how much money you got. You're going to be stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The toilet tissue is going to be an issue coming up. I heard there was a lumber shortage, which confuses me, but be wary of that as well. It's sad that people get bad for doing their homework and research and thinking freely, not drinking the Democratic juice. Man, that's both juices, Brian. I ain't going to lie to you. It's sad people get bad for doing their homework and research. That's everybody, not just politics. I'll throw that out there in front of all these folks.
Gracell, how you doing?
What's up, Gracell? How you doing? I had a CV at the end of the year. I'm fine. Okay, cool. But my whole thing, everybody just still, you're free to do what you want to do. I will still kind of be weary, and I will still kind of be alert.
Oh, yeah.
I will still be careful who I'm around, how many I'm around, and damn sure who I'm taking my kids around, because the grown folks are vaccinated. The kids aren't. They just made it available for the 12 to 15-year-olds.
Right.
15-year-olds.
Right.
We don't know how they're going to react.
We don't know how they're going to react.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping and praying that the youngsters, receive that one shot, shot J&J, because trying to get them back for dual shots.
Yes.
That's a hard thing. That's a huge undertaking.
And I'm going to give you that. I know a lot of places are kicking it out like it's nothing. The drugstores and everything. Where I work
everywhere.
Yeah, being civil service, they kick it out on base. The VA called me from I can get a call from my doctor anytime, so I know how available it is for me. But I understand where you're coming from as far as how hard it is to get there for that second one. My kids are vaccinated except for my baby boy. But
because he's too young, right?
Yeah, mushroom was a key component to fighting pandemic. I have not heard that. Yeah, Brian, definitely. We need Brian on Friday night, bro. I'm going to request his presence for 2 topics already for what he just said tonight. I have not heard that. I definitely got to hear from him on that. That is new information to me, and I appreciate that. That is new information. But yeah, everybody still be wary. Sports world, we're still going to be a mess. You get the NFL schedule. Basketball is going to go down soon. Baseball, I ain't too really worried about.
Friday night, I want to talk about cue the incentives. I just put the link in the chat. Cue the incentives. It's something that you're going to be like, huh?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
So I'll just share this much. In New York, they're opening up hubs, vaccination hubs at all the train stations.
What?
Well, at some of the larger hubs, yeah. They're opening up vaccination locations and offering, if you do it, and you're heading down to the 2 or the 3 train, the vac site will be right there.
Jamaica,
and they'll give you, hold on, they're going to give you a 7-day Metro card.
Jamaica Ave Terminal got one?
179th Street.
They ain't put a Jamaica Ave?
Nope, they put it at 179th. They put it in Hempstead.
You know, Jamaica Ave is my spot. I tell everybody to jump on the train. You know, you walk up there, you start smelling some of the mints at the newsstand before you get on the train and when you get off the bus, because you know the bus goes straight to the subway right there. You ain't got one there?
Nah.
That's crazy. Okay.
So they're laying down the law on CUNY and SUNY. CUNY and SUNY, if you want to attend in-person class, you got to get vaccinated.
Yeah, I've seen about the colleges. Oh, fantastic fungi. All right, let me write this. Let me
Fantastic fungi. If you have Amazon Prime TV, I do. Check out the documentary called Fantastic Fungi. It's an eye-opener. Okay. I gotta rent it. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my watch list. Good looking out, Brian. Yeah, I want to request him up there Friday. He's gonna bring a couple of issues we need to. I would like to jump on. I just want to one other point in the document, which is the funniest.
Hold on, Carlinda. There's a lady up here that does do shows on mental health. Her name is Lucia, Lucia. She does broadcasts on mental health a lot. She's not the only one, but she's the first one that came to mind. So I think she goes in pretty lengthy.
So Tony D.
Yes, sir.
Krispy Kreme is giving away free donuts to anyone who presents a vaccination certificate.
I got mine last week.
While Budweiser is offering a debit card that can be redeemed for free beer.
When and where? A brother can always use another 6-pack of Budweiser if I can.
Right. Even a marijuana dispensary in Michigan called the Greenhouse of Walled Lake that's been giving out free joints to vaccinated individuals and receiving extended the Hot for Shots program until the end of May.
You giving weed for a shot now?
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm not even mad, but that was the thing. They're conning people to get the shots now.
Yeah. Well, you got to incentivize them. I remember I was on this platform maybe about 5 months ago saying you're going to have to incentivize these people. And boy, they were ready to come for my head.
Yeah. And it's the truth. They are doing it. They're making money off of it.
Mushrooms are being researched heavily for mental health studies. The government gave the approval for the research.
Yeah, and I don't like how they're saying take the jab or else. I agree, Brian. I didn't like it either. I know they was giving people money last year to take the shot. But yeah, the mushrooms, I'm against mushrooms. I'm not a big mushroom person. I don't like them. I don't want none of any of my food, but I have heard good things about them. So it's more of a personal preference based on what I think over what I know. But we'll be here all day with that. Yeah, we'll chop it up here Friday night, bro.
What's on the table? Maryland is offering $100 to state employees to get fully vaccinated.
You know what they gave us? I'm a civil
service
aircraft mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
If we got the vaccination, you were able to take up to 4 hours off for that day, depending on how far it was, where you had to go, and what your reaction time was afterwards.
Okay.
So I do know about the incentives. I do know what they're kicking out. I'm not mad at them for trying to get people healthy and for them trying to get people defense. But the controversy behind the vaccines, which is one of the things I was talking about Friday night, and I've talked about it with a few people, the controversy behind the vaccines is so much. Brian's right. They are pretty much pushing it on people because a lot of us weren't going to do it last year. And when they ask people specifically why, I'll tell you straight why. As an African-American, the Tuskegee experiment. There it is. There it is. Right there. And I dare anybody to debate it. Because they did it.
No, there's no debate.
There's no debate in that. There's none. There's so much out there with these vaccines that they kicked out. If you look at what's going on with, I think it was polio back in the day. They had something with that. There was a couple of vaccines that kicked out that messed people up. And people were not going to take it, so they had to do this to get people to take it. Because there was a real big story, and they was asking how come African Americans won't do it. We said, plain and simple, Tuskegee experiment. Challenge us on that. How you gonna get somebody STD and they ain't been with nobody? How you explain it to your wife? How do women explain it to their husbands? Would you believe them? Y'all fuck this up. I said it. I said it. I'm gonna say it like that. They did. Y'all did us dirty. Hell no, we don't trust it. We're getting side-eyed for taking it, and then you get side-eyed for not taking it. That was a discussion up here a couple of days ago as well. Vaccine conversation is an excellent conversation. We just got to go down the list on what it is, what the side effects are, what reason would you have to take it, what reason would you not have to take it. That's a good content. That's a good broadcast. I don't know if we got 2 hours Friday night. We always try to keep it below 1, max 30. We'll get there, all that good stuff.
Now we got 2 hours. Let's go 2 hours Friday night. I think
I plan on it.
Let's go 2 hours Friday.
I know the
let's
hell I could last week.
A ton of people up here. It's going to be like an open mic, and we're going to be
specific. We're going to be specific before we go open mic because we tend to carry. I don't want to cut you off. You told me I'm going to have a little bit of pull in this one. Let me do one thing. We're going to be specific first. Everybody get 5 minutes max like Stephen A. Smith. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to start running. We're going to get to the point. And we got some time left.
Listen, my guy, True.
Yes.
Him and I, we talked today. We talked today, and I said,
I'm good with True.
No, True is good. I just told him, it has to be give and take. It has to be give and take.
I respect people's decision to not take the jab. However, if there's anything acting weird, you know what I mean? I haven't seen that happen to somebody who has taken it, Brian. And that's one of the reasons. That's another reason why I took it. I had to give my own testimony as well. I do that on purpose. What I've gone through has been a lot of vertigo. When I had strep throat, that was the weirdest strep throat I've ever had in my life. I'm waking up disoriented. I'm cold like I got a fever, like I got a cold, but I'm sweating like I got a fever. My throat was hurting and all this. It was a mess. I do not recommend anybody getting sick. That's why I said originally, I want everybody to still be wary this year. Still be wary. All of us who are vaccinated, still be wary. I'm telling you, strep throat was never that weird for me. That was awkward. I didn't go to work for 6 days.
That's fair.
They gave me antibiotics, which confused the absolute hell out of me because it felt viral, but the antibiotics worked. I do not open up a can of chicken soup unless I'm sick. I had 2 of them. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with everybody up here. One thing we don't want to do on Haps is BS nobody. I'm telling y'all right now, do not get sick. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. That was awkward. Personal testimony. Right hand on anything you got that you believe in. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you harder about this than I talked to y'all about crypto. That was awkward. Do not get your health up. Anything that's wrong with you, fix it. Mushroom that is your New Year's resolution. The greens, I am a spinach head. I am a sucker for sauteed spinach. All you got to do is grill up some onions, and I'm probably coming with my liquor. I'm a sucker for sauteed spinach, and put that on a steak or a chicken breast or some salmons. Oh my God, I will fight with you and your family, whoever they are. I just joined your gang.
Gotcha. Hey, any parting shots?
No, we good. I know you want to keep it a limit. People got to work in the morning. I'm just glad you invited me up. We get straight to the point with y'all.
Man, come on.
No, we still got Friday night. We still got Friday. I like how
it's always an open mic.
Oh yeah, we got time limit, man. We got time.
There's always an open mic
because I see it going already.
Nah, I'm being mindful of it because I'm like, all right, let's catch this within. But no. I think I saw someone else broadcasting. I think she's a couple of new broadcasters. They said one of them just said, "I waited 40 minutes in line for gas today." It's crazy.
Where's she at?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
I saw Atlanta was backed up. Apex, North Carolina was backed up. I think Raleigh was the other city. It was a city. Tennessee was on CNN earlier. I highly advise everybody go ahead and get that gas now if you got the money. I know people get paid during the week. Some people get paid on other days. I would fill up my tank right now, get my car washed. I would go to work and go home, and that's it. Yep. I would do my grocery shopping right now, and that's it. Stock up the house. One thing, I got a rule as far as when I have money, I stock up everything in the house. Now, I go out to eat a lot, but if I'm stuck at home, I'm good for 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Please. Everybody up here, get you a family pack. If you got a family, you got to get 2 of them. I understand.
Hey, we're at the 50-minute mark. We're going to shut it down.
Yeah, I told you I'm watching your time, bro. I'm watching your time.
We're at the 50-minute mark, and I'm like,
yeah.
Any parting shots?
Nah, that was it. You good. I was going to stop at 30.
Thanks
you
to
gave me the permission. Appreciate it.
Carlinda. Thanks to Brian, who were heavily in the chat.
Everybody. Brian, come up Friday night, bro, for real. We got to talk.
Oh, we got to talk Tim Tebow. Let's talk Tim. No. We're going to talk Tim Tebow on Friday. That's too long.
It's going to be quick.
Too long. It's too long. Because you got to go Kaepernick, and then you got to go Tebow.
You was going to do that. I wasn't going to do it.
That's 20 minutes.
I wasn't going to do it.
Brian, I want to keep it under an hour, man.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do it. You said
you should have took the bait earlier.
I did. I stopped on purpose.
Brian says he's counting down the days to Cancun.
Appreciate Gracell too. Stay safe.
Gracell, thank you for joining.
Wow, she's in India. Oh yeah, please, we got to talk to her Friday.
Gracell, please come up on Friday.
Oh, snap.
You're in India. Please, please, please. We will make sure. You know what? I'm just going to invite you. I'm going to go edit. Brian, thank you for the Stay Safe Award.
Appreciate it. Matter of fact, Gracell, when you get a chance, you just broadcast all week. If I can't come on, I would at least jump in and just say hello to hear what you got going on. Please broadcast this week. Because it is tense in India. I don't know if this stuff going to get shut down. You may not be able to.
I'm not sure of the time difference, if it's a 12-hour time difference. But Gracell, we're coming on.
She's about 8 or 9.
We're coming on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah.
I'm going to add you to the invite. Brian, I'm also going to add you to the invite for Friday night.
But straight up,
pop up.
Even up until then, she can broadcast during the week. We can
of course.
Later. Yeah. Gracell, you just do me a favor and broadcast. We're friends already. Broadcast. If I could jump in, or I can at least play back what you got. I'll comment on it, just so you know.
Be safe.
You have the detrimental situation right now. I'm listening to your direction, please.
Yes, you do. Gracell, we'll do it to the point you can be the first one in the queue to talk on Friday evening. So we'll do that. Hey, I want to thank everyone for joining. Tony D, as always.
I appreciate you as always, man. Thank you. You invited me.
Much love.
And always. Everybody up. Get ready for Friday.
All right.